Jenny Wakeman. Jenny Wakeman is a teenage robot that goes to school and she fights off a bunch of enemies threatening the Earth. As you can see, her design is rather simple and made of shapes. Um, and there is like a series to how to put Jenny together. Wow, drawing Jenny through steps. So let's break it down and let's go analyze the ways that artists are taught to draw Jenny while creating art on the official show of My Life as a Teenage Robot. So we'll be looking at some various various artworks of Jenny. Various artworks. So we'll be looking at that today and discussing how Jenny is put together through similar steps and tips through art. Jenny's face. Okay, so as you can see, when drawing Jenny's face, there's various types of steps you have to follow. Okay, so you can see where they line up the eyes at. They line up the eyes with part of the face. It's kind of empty right there. That's the example of it. Then the way you draw eyes too, the expressions, the different expressions. Her big smile right there. Jenny doesn't have teeth at all. So the creator made a model sheet for artists to follow when drawing Jenny, the people who work on the series. And as you can see, it says no teeth. Jenny doesn't have teeth. And if she had teeth, it'll probably look weird. Various different types of mouth shapes. So this is how the artist wants you to draw Jenny according to the model sheet. And this is some helpful advice. So you can keep Jenny close to the model, close to the what the character looks like. So this is how you would draw Jenny's face, and they really broke it down too. So it's telling them to showing them how to do the right way, and then it gives you the example of the wrong way to draw the eyes right here. So this is how the artist wants Jenny to be drawn, Jenny's face to be drawn according to this model sheet. Jenny's hair. According to this model sheet, the hair has to be in a certain position and kind of lined up together too, because you see at the top where they're kind of lined up together. And then the hair direction, the way her hair moves according to like position of the face. And then at the bottom it's showing you what not to do when drawing Jenny's hair. All the wrong ways and the bad examples. So don't put a part of hair right there. Don't do that. Yeah, it's telling them not to use the bang either to correct part of the hair. I'm guessing to correct the positions of the bolts on her head, probably. And this one, the third one's wrong too, because the bolts are too close to each other and the ponytails, and the hair is too small at the top. The fourth one's wrong too. Yeah, it's definitely wrong. Yeah, it's wrong. The fourth one, I'm trying to dissect it. The fourth one is wrong too, because the bolts look kind of weird. Oh, look at the eyes on the filter. It says don't draw brows or eyes. Dead over. Yeah, yeah. The eyebrows are not supposed to go through the hair when drawing Jenny. Oh, so they don't want the artist just to like squeeze out the details on her face, like make everything, try to make everything fit a certain way, try to force everything. Cause that one, the last one, looks like everything is bunched up, and you can barely, you know, the last drawing of Jenny, like the last face of Jenny, the sixth face of Jenny, looks like everything is just forced on her and too close and not enough space. This is how you would draw Jenny's hair according to the artist, according to an artist on the series, and according to this minor sheet. This is how you will draw Jenny's hair. Okay, so here's the common mistakes some artists make when drawing Jenny. Look at the first one, the stiff Jenny. Her body, like her leg, it doesn't look, that doesn't look right. All of that doesn't look like. It looks kind of wonky a little bit. The neck, yeah, the neck is wrong. The skirt, not the skirt, but the lower body. And then the leg is just, yeah, the first one is just wrong. The second one is just, yeah, her arm looks like, it looks like so, like a piece of, it looks kind of wiggly, curvy. Right here, she just looks like, it just looks like Jenny is like puffed out, like, much more wider a little bit than what, the hair looks bad too. It doesn't look right. The hands kind of big. The face, yeah. The third one, yeah, that is on model. Everything looks in place, and it just it is correct to the model how Jenny is supposed to be drawn. And then you got the other Jenny in the corner with the smile. That's how Jenny is supposed to be drawn, right on model. She's drawn on model over there, so you have the smiley face, as in that's the correct way. And yeah, that is the correct way Jenny is supposed to be drawn. Okay, so here's the page where they're talking about Jenny's gadgets, okay? So, according to this artist, they want Jenny's gadgets to be extremely big. Not small like the first one. The first Jenny, not that small. They want her gadgets to be huge, so we can have impact in the cartoon. And the third one, yeah, it's saying Jenny does not morph. That's what it says. The third one. I was reading it, but the artist knows what they want done when it comes to making Jenny, making Jenny more, like, the fight more exciting when it comes to Jenny and stuff, and making it seem like, not making it seem like, making Jenny look more powerful when it comes to her taking out her gadgets and her transformation. So I guess they know what they're going for. Jenny's torso. Okay, so excuse me. The position Jenny is in the first drawing is, the body's too, like, squished together. The second one looks alright. Like the second one, everything's coming together, and the body looks like it's in a dynamic pose. Like the second one, that looks like the ideal body too. That looks like the ideal body for Jenny. And then the fourth one down below, it's another dynamic pose. Yeah, but the first one is a don't do. That's a no no. Do not draw Jenny's body like that. And when drawing the specific pose similar to the second one. Do not draw Jenny's body like that because the result of the first one does not look good. Everything is smushed together, and you know everything is too close together. So they want you to go for the second drawing, and the last three drawings. That's what they want you to do. If if like say if you was an artist working on a show, they want the artists to draw the dynamic poses like the third one's not the first one, but the three drawings on the other side to your right. So that's Jenny's torso. Some more poses of Jenny with her different various gadgets, with different types of gadgets when she's fighting up against an enemy. You see how the head just pops out and then the lines is all clean. It's like this is drawn with a pen, but still, this looks great. The details and everything. She's definitely on model. Yeah, but the gadgets. The bigger the gadget, the more appealing Jenny is. So that's Jenny with her gadgets, various different gadgets and different poses. General tips on posing for Jenny. So according to this artist, this is some tips for drawing Jenny in various different poses. The first drawing for Jenny to the left is what they want you to do when drawing Jenny inside of this pose. The second one is wrong. Her body is more pushed out, and it looks kind of, everything looks kind of bunched up a little bit, too close. Various different types of poses, showing you how to draw Jenny in different directions and angles. And as you can see, Jenny, when not fully drawn, is like she looks like a stick man. Jenny is made of shapes, and there's a lot of like stuff you can experiment with when using shapes. And as you can see, Jenny is just made of shapes too. But as you can see, these are the various types of ways you should draw Jenny in poses. It's showing you how to draw and the way you should draw Jenny for for your art to be like much more complete when you're drawing Jenny, much more close to the source material. And it's just providing like a bunch of you know details and tips when drawing Jenny in various poses. Jenny's arms and shoulders. Okay, so this is showing you how to draw Jenny's lower body. The second one, it says no. Look at her hands though. Her hands and her body is just says Jenny's arms should never look pinched at the shoulders or have overly wide wrists. Oh, okay. Jenny's arms should attach below the halfway point of Jenny's chest, not at or above. Okay. Avoid gooey soft shapes. Yeah, please avoid that because it's not gonna look right. This arm looks like it looks curly, not curly but wavy. Should be straight. In most poses, Jenny's arms simply attach to the side contours of her chest plate without overlapping it. And it shows you how to like the way Jenny's arms supposed to be drawn right here. Other poses require more interventive solutions. Here are some tips. Yeah, this is really helpful. Imagine if you was working on My Life as a Teenage Robot. This like Jenny, even though she's a simple looking character, it does takes a lot of work to draw Jenny. You gotta use, you gotta follow some format to get everything down. So this is the way Jenny's arms and shoulders should be drawn according to the artist. According to the artists who reference, made this as a reference, according to them. So you can get Jenny exactly on model, have her body how it's supposed to be drawn. Jenny's legs. Jenny's legs are supposed to be drawn a certain way, as you can see. The first legs that are drawn are too big and angly, and then that one right there, that I don't even know what that's supposed to be. That does not look right. That doesn't look great at all. Various ways to draw Jenny's legs, like all the ones with the sad face, those are the wrong ways. So take these as an example. Like, okay, so yeah, as you can see, Jenny's legs are drawn really wrong, and all like the first part of the page, all her legs are drawn wrong, and you can tell the errors because Jenny's legs is supposed to be straight and not supposed to be like curvy like that. They're not supposed to be like that, like wavy and stuff. That's not. And then the legs is not supposed to be triangle-y like that either. But at the bottom, yes, sharp. They're supposed to be sharp like that and wide a little bit, but they actually look right. It's just showing you that the legs at the bottom are the preferred way to draw Jenny's legs. That's the right way. Let's talk about those hands. Jenny's hands. Okay, so the first one to the right is wrong, and you can tell that it's wrong because that does not look right. Her hand looks flattened, and the first one looks, more round and more open. And the second one looks flattened. And it's just wrong. Okay, let's look at the ones to the right. The one in the middle to the right. Okay, so that hand looks too wide too. Oh, swollen fingers. Yeah, that looks wrong. Okay, so Jenny's hands right here, they look like the average cartoon hands too. They're round, like the palm is round, and the fingers are kind of, well, it's hard to explain the fingers. The fingers aren't that big either. Like this side to the left, that's wrong. Like to the bottom left, the second row to the left, and those hands, the fingers are kind of sharp and ankly. No, that looks horrible. All this stuff wrong. All of them don't look right. They don't match the model's hands. They don't match Jenny's hands. The correct way to draw them. But as you can see, to the bottom right, they are drawn how they like Jenny's hand's supposed to look. So this is the way Jenny's hand is supposed to be drawn. Jenny's turnaround. Okay, so this is Jenny's turnaround. A character turnaround is drawing a character in different directions. Like you see your back view, you see your side view, you see your front view, kind of front view, well, semi front view, and then you see the front view. This is very expressive and impressive, really. And their sketches, and this actually looks good. You can see that like it's sharp, even though it's done. I think it's drawn. Is it drawn with a pencil or is it drawn with pen? Either way, it looks good. This is the way to draw Jenny in different perspectives, in different directions, and yeah, drawing Jenny in different directions. You notice that her ponytails change positions. Her ponytails change positions as well. Not positions, but it just by like what direction Jenny's looking at, they go in those directions. You can see her back view and her side view, and then you can see the front view of Jenny, which is literally a circle head. But hey, it's not bad. So this is the way you'll draw Jenny in different directions. And the last one is Jenny in different directions again. Um, you can see Jenny at a different directions. It's like the T-pose. And this one is pretty different from the last one because her ponytails are kind of like in the same direction as is in the first drawing, so it doesn't change, and the expression is the same too. And all of it's on model, all of it's equal to, like, each drawing is equal to each other's. All of them are equal. And her ponytail is always on the line. You know, you see the line is going through the page. Her ponytail is on the same line with each different drawing. So whoever drew this, they stayed on model when drawing this. And this is a pencil sketch. This is very impressive as well. So the basics of Jenny does take a lot of steps, and as you like go along, as you make your way further, trying to put everything together and learning by the model sheets that is provided, you can get the same outcome as like the artist who has been drawing Jenny on model. You can get the same outcome by following these steps and tips on these model sheets. Even though Jenny looks a bit simple on design, she is quite complex putting her together, and you know, trying to draw her by looking at the references provided. That does look complicated. For like someone to draw Jenny, it does look kind of complicated when you see the model sheets. Even though the character design is not that, it's very simple, as I said. But when you look at the model sheets, it tells you another story. So this is the basics of Jenny. Several more videos like this are coming soon because I want to get some more model sheets. And see you later.